Want to slow down a little bit to make sure get some people in the building because I just started going. But welcome to the Energy Rich podcast. This is me giving my energy. I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about mindset because when you start doing the internal work, the external work, it reflects. I just had a fire truck go by me. I don't know if anybody can hear that, but I'm gonna put the comments. I want to see the chat. So today is Tuesday. We'll let that fire truck go by. I don't even know if you guys can hear it. I'm in LA. So it is Transformation Tuesday. So for me, transformation is not always about weight loss. It's not always about muscle gain. It's not always about what I look like before, how much weight did I lose. It's not always about that. It's about the transformation story that got you to actually get out of your own way. What transformed you to get out of your own way? And that's what I want to talk about briefly today. This podcast is available in my. I have a podcast. It's available for audio if anybody wants to listen to my voice all day. You can listen to my podcast. I'll post it, and this is the visual part of it. I love talking. It's never about. It's never about anything. It's just all about my energy. It's all about giving my passion, giving my knowledge to help people get out of their own way. So let me slow down a bit. So Transformation Tuesday, and this is what I talk about with my tribe, and they're gonna get this message. Um, Transformation Tuesday, what transformed your life? And I'll give a recap on what transformed my life. What transformed my life? I used to be a hothead. I used to diagnose myself with PTSD, anger problems, and I allowed the world to tell me I had all those things. And I lived up to that too. And it wasn't a great frequency, it wasn't a great vibration to actually operate in. So, what transformed my life? I got tired. You get tired. Just listen to me. You get tired of feeling a certain way. I never cared what anybody thought about me. I didn't really, at that time, I didn't really care about what I thought about myself because it's low vibration. If anybody can resonate with me, you're at this point where you just don't care, right? But that's not function. You can't function off of that. All you could do is basically go backwards in your life and you just keep repeating the same test. So follow me. So my transformational story was I just got tired. No matter what happened, my consequences of my actions, I just got tired. And one of my good friends asked me, and it was like, how did you heal from that? And I had to tell her that I told her, she told me not to give her name out. So, but I told her that I just got tired. And you put yourself through a testing period and you give yourself grades. You give yourself an A, you give yourself a B, you give yourself whatever grade you want to give you just to rate yourself. Why? Because you have all the answers to all your tests. You have all the solutions to your problems because it's all within. So when you get tired, you start doing things different. You keep doing the same thing all the time and you're going to keep producing the same results, and that's what insanity is, right? So follow me, so follow my energy. So you just get you really get tired, and then you want to elevate your energy. I feel like I'm going back into memories. So you want to elevate your energy, and every elevation, I say this a lot in a lot of my videos, I don't believe in every elevation is a devil. Heaven and hell, to me, it's all about mindset. It's all about where your energy is. It's all about frequencies. And every elevation is a test. Every elevation, let me say this again, is a test. It's a test for your testimony. That's one. It's a test so you can unlock your elevation. You can't bring the old you to this elevation. You can't bring people that don't serve you to this elevation. You can't bring your old ways, your old program. You can't bring it to that elevation. And with elevation, things die. Things die, they break away. It's a breaking period, and it's ugly and it's uncomfortable, but you have to do it. And when you do it, you grade yourself and you say, hey, I'm going to give myself an A today. Yeah, I did good. I did good. It was a test and I passed it. And you might get a B, you might have failed, but it's okay. Okay, I failed today. I know what I did wrong. I'm gonna fix it next time it comes around. But tests are gonna come. The same test is always going to circulate until you until you pass the test. And then sometimes it comes right back around to make sure you really pass this test. And when you pass the test, you get rewarded. And when you pass the test, you elevate. And when you pass the test, new doors open and you graduate. And you don't ever have to go through that test again. Trust me, you never have to go through that test again. Because why? Because you transform your life. So this is my story about transformation. I transformed my life without even thinking about it too much. I just got tired of feeling, I was in a low vibrational energy, healing, past program, generational trauma, healing, everything about me. Everybody has a story. But you get tired of being in your own way. You get tired of, feeling like whatever you feel like. And you start transforming your life and you start doing things that bring peace. You start doing things how you want your day to be. You start doing things in vibration of the energy that you want to reflect from the inside out. I want peace. I'm going to reflect it. I'm going to start inside. It's going to reflect on my outside. I'm going to change my environment inside so I can change my environment outside. And you start transformation. So my transformation story, if you guys follow me in this circle, is I just got tired. And from the tiredness, I start building my foundation, my garden. And from my garden, I start picking out the roots. And from there, I start planting my seeds of growth. And from there, I start watering my seeds. And from there, I started growing my garden. And this is elevation. This is healing. This is a healing journey. This is transformation. And I look back and people are asking me like, hey, I have a temper. And how can I heal? How can I heal anything, anxiety? You just get tired. You just get tired. And this is my story. You just get tired. It's my story and I help other people and I see their lives transform. It's you just get tired and then you start making changes. And from those changes, I'm telling you straight up, it's going to be uncomfortable because you have to break who you thought you were, what worked for you, to something completely different. And you have to be vulnerable. You have to be ready for the journey. You can't prepare for it, but you know the answers. You can't be like, all right, I'm ready now. It's Monday, start of the month. I'm ready for this journey. It doesn't work like that. You just have to make a conscious effort and go, all right, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm just ready. I'm not expecting anything. I'm ready. Every time something happens, is just a test. No matter how ugly it is, it's just a test. And I'm listening to my inner peace playlist. I'm listening to it. And what do I want the songs inside of me to play? Do I want them to play all this hate? What do I want to vibe with? So you change your internal and then your external starts changing, your environment starts changing, and you stop attracting things that don't serve you. You stop attracting all these low vibrational things. You start elevating up. And I'm saying elevating up because it's a spiral effect. You go up slow sometimes and then you just blast off depending on how ready you are. Okay, you've been getting straight A's, Nikki. Phew. Oh shoot, all these people can't go with me. No, they can't. Not everybody can elevate with you. Not everybody can go with you because they're not a part of your journey. And follow me with this, because Transformation Tuesday is life is crazy. Life is beautiful. It's not even crazy. That's Springfield terminology. But everybody has soul contracts, right? You have soul contracts with people, right? You have soulmate, soul contracts, right? And this is what I was just thinking. I was thinking about this last night. what if, and I know it's true, but I'm just giving you guys just thinking right now. So you have a soul contract with somebody, and the soul contract you have with somebody is to take you to a certain place in your journey and to leave you there and let you go. You got the rest of the way. Hey, I'm gonna take you here, but I can't go any further. Look at relationships. I'm gonna take you here, but I can't go any further because I didn't sign up for that. This is the rest of it is somebody else's journey. And you got to think about that in terms of your life. Like a lot of times we want to hold on to things, and you can't. You have to let things go because they're not a part of your elevation. It's not in your contract to go with you. And a lot of times life, like I said, life is so crazy. Shout out to Springfield. Is clues, puzzle pieces are placed in your life to show you exactly where you're going, but you're not paying attention because you're distracted. But once you ground yourself and once you build a relationship within yourself, trust me, trust me, you start feeling, you start releasing, you start connecting, and then you start seeing the puzzle pieces and you're going, the clues, the breadcrumbs. You're like, what? What? And then you realize you feel it. I don't think she coming with me on this journey. And you feel it, but you don't have to, you can recognize it. Just like with friends. I don't think probably not gonna talk to these people again. Or when you meet somebody, you're there for, everybody's there is like breadcrumbs. So I just want you to think about that when in your transformation journey, is whatever your transformation journey is, reflect back into it and like, what was my transformation story when I just got tired and I start healing parts of me that didn't resonate to what I wanted in my life. And oh shoot, 5 years ago this happened. And then you start letting go of resentment in past relationships because you realize they're just bringing you there as breadcrumbs of where you're supposed to be going. They're bringing you there as puzzle pieces, a part of your journey. And it's a beautiful thing when you start connecting to yourself and you start connecting with your journey, you start connecting with your life, and then you have this crazy transformational story that you can touch lives with. So I hope my story, I'm very passionate. I visualize it. I could like put myself in a moment. I am water. I'm a water sign, and water holds memory, and I go right back to the memories. But the memories are not suppressed. The memories are forgiven, and the memories are released, and they are understood. And it's like when you get tired, it could be weight loss. It could be saying that you're not going to work so much overtime. It can be just being a better partner, being a better person, being a better mother, father. It doesn't matter what it is. What's your transformational story? I'm going to stop gossiping. I'm finally going to stand up for myself. I'm finally going to place boundaries. I'm finally going to just be quiet sometime and just listen. What's your transformation story? Energy Rich Podcast. I'm Nicole Daniels, and I just want to give love to everyone and everybody that's been rocking with me since day one. You know where I'm coming from. It's the elevation, it's the vibration, is what you want to give yourself, and it's not money. Money's a vehicle. It's all about the mindset. It's all about the abundance. It's all about your birthright. It's about you connecting with your birthright to abundance, to richness. And richness is not about money. It's about happiness. It's everything that is in your vessel, is in your vehicle of manifestations. I wanted this great life, but I didn't want to be trapped with my ego. I didn't want to be trapped in a program of generational curses, of generational cycles, of spell language. I didn't want that from me. So what did I do? I started making the changes. And when the changes, I was given breadcrumbs. And from those changes with the breadcrumbs, I start picking them up and picking up the clues and picking up the tools. And I start applying them to my life. And guess what? I transformed, because if I kept going through the same test, it's the same consequences. And you just get tired. You just get tired. Is two things I had in my life. It was two things. It was either Nikki change or go to jail. Nikki change or die. Either change, and I didn't want that. I didn't want that for myself. I didn't want that for anybody else. I didn't want to always be known for having being a hothead. I didn't want to be known for fighting. I didn't want to be known for all that. I don't, I, s- you know, but you have to dig deep and you have to make changes. You have to release what no longer serves you. Yes, comfort serves you. Being programmed serves you. Seeing what you saw as a childhood serves you. Whatever you saw on TV serves you. Whatever you've been through, it serves you because it's comfortable. It's an easy, easy way out. And especially if you want to identify yourself and be like, hey, I have PTSD. Hey, I have this. I have this. Like I said it a lot of times. I have PTSD from corrections. I have PTSD from things that in my life. But I don't want that as an umbrella. I don't want that as a suit on me. No, I'm not. Yeah, I experienced things in my life. Now I'm like, yeah, I experienced something. Yeah, I had some trauma in my life. Yeah, I had some trauma at work, but I overcame that. I overcame that, and I understood now, like, why did I have all this traumatic experiences? Because I was operating in a low vibration, and I was in a low vibrational environment. So of course I'm failing tests because I'm doing the same thing. And then when you get out of your own way, and you start tapping into your energy, you start changing. Like I said, you change your internal and your external changes and your environment changes. And I'm a speaking testimony. I'm in LA right now and I just got tired. So, Transformation Tuesday, if you get tired, get out of your own way. If you have a transformational story, just, comment on this post. Let me know because I love hearing people's testimonies. I love hearing being a part of people's journeys because you're not the only one. A lot of times we think we're the only one. We're not the only one. We cry all the time. Oh, I'm the only one going through this. People don't understand. No, you're the only one thinking that you're in this bubble. Understand that everything's a test for your testimony and everything. Shout out to Angela. And everything is a test for your elevation, and everybody can't go with you. Even the old you can't go with you on this elevation. But if you want to stay suppressed in these emotions that are comfortable, then you're going to keep going through this insanity. You're going to keep going through this chaos. Break away from that and elevate. Okay? So have a blessed Tuesday. I just wanted to come through with this truth, richness, and transformation. I'm going to give myself flowers today. I'm so proud of the woman that I've become, and the love that I gave myself and the transformation that I instilled into my life. So I love to hear it. So let me click out of here. Let me go to the beach so I can wash away um just to wash away not abundance, energy, just energies that doesn't serve me, and just filling myself up with the earth's energy. I just love being in the ocean, y'all. I love being by the water. I love hearing the waves. But this was my elevation. This is what I loved. This is what I heard as a child, but I was blocking my own blessings. Why? Because I was standing in my ego. So stay energy rich, people.